Class in session, guys. I can versus I can't. How many times have you said, oh, I can't do that? Or I can't, I can't be asked. Probably a lot of times. Or you may even know a lot of people that say, oh, I can't do that. Can't be asked. Nah, that ain't for me. I can't. So many times, people talk themselves out of great opportunities. So many times, people talk themselves out of growth because of, I can't do that. Whereas, the same principle, those who say I can, find ways to actually do it. See, if you're going to keep on saying I can't, guess what? You can't. If you say I can, guess what? You can. As a man thinketh, so shall it be done unto you. See, guys, with our brains and our memories and how our neurons communicate with each other, we have this thing called synaptic connections, right? And the synaptic connections, it's like an epicenter which glues other likewise thoughts to it. So if you have a synaptic connection of I can't, it's going to have likewise thoughts that stem to it. And it creates a way of thinking with you where subconsciously you automatically talk yourselves out of things. You automatically talk yourselves out of opportunities. You automatically talk yourselves out of success. You automatically talk yourselves out of loving relationships. Have you done that before? Oh, I can't have a serious relationship. It's never worked. It just never works out, you know, and I'm not doing good with relationships. Has that happened with you? Are things working with you? Is this the result of I can't? Yeah, it is. Let's be honest now. It's a result of I can't thinking. Whereas if you adapt the I can thinking and develop a synaptic connection in your brain, it will have like thoughts of, I can do this, I can have a loving relationship, I can have success, I can have all the money in the world, I can have this, I can have that, blah, 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 blah. You see how this works? See, we speak things into existence. If you say, you know what, I can achieve that, I can write that film, yep, I can blow this business up, man, and just, I can make all this money or whatever. You can do it. Will take some work, but you can do it. You keep saying you can do it. You will attract people that's going to blow that thing up for you. And on the flip side, if you say, I can't, either you won't attract people or you will attract people, but they ain't going to do nothing for you. Because the law states like attracts like. I can is the positive end of the polarity scale of universal law. I can't is on the negative scale of the polarity universal law. The question is, which side of the pole are you thinking on predominantly? Now, a lot of us were somewhere along the middle. But here's the danger with that. See, we have conflicting thoughts, which means our thoughts in the mental realm of the universe are conflicting, which means we are neutralizing the thing we want. One day we say, I can do that. And then one day you're like, you know what? Actually, it's not working. Then doubts start coming in your head. And then your friend says something. And then your mum says something. And then your dad says something. Or your girlfriend says something. Your boyfriend says something. Or the news says something. Or Boris Johnson says something. And oh, that thing turns slowly into, I can't. And you'll know You'll know when you start making those excuses where you're like, oh, do you know, I can't be asked to do this, I can't be asked to do this today. And I know, guys, because I've had those days, man. I'm not saying that I ain't subject to this universal law too. We are all subject to this universal law of polarity. It's like gravity, man. Now, I throw this up, it's gonna fall back down. I really wanted this to stay up, but the shit keeps on falling. I'm like, keep sleeve, stay up there, man. I want it to stay up. Oh, it keeps on falling. There's something wrong with this sleeve. It keeps on falling down, man. I want it to stay up here, but it keeps on falling back down. I didn't want it to do that, but it keeps on doing it. Why is this happening? I don't know. I'm blaming the sleeve. You know what? The tailor got it wrong, The tailor got it wrong. They didn't stitch this thing up right. They should have stitched it up so it could stay up, but it keeps on falling back down. It's not the tailor's fault. It's a law. It keeps on falling down to a law of gravity. It's the same with the law of polarity. There is a positive end of the scale and there's a negative end of the scale. Which side we're on, we choose. And during the day, we fluctuate over here. Oh, no, we're going in the negative zone. Oh, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling a bit negative. Oh, I'm feeling good. This is how it works. This is vibration. This is how it works. This is vibration. Oh, start. This is how it works. This is vibration. Oh, no, I'm getting off in one. But the principle is I can't versus I can, right? I can versus I can't. The decision is up to you. And I want to ask you this question. When you say I can't, where did the idea that you can't come from? Like, who gave you the idea that you can't? Do this little task. When you're faced with something and the thought I can't comes to your head, I want you to think another thought. How did I think this? Where did this come from? Why can't I do it? How can I do it? See, when you do that, you're opening new neural pathways in your brain to search for the answers. So, what side of the scale are you going to be on? You decide. This is BentoVision with another video. Comment, like, subscribe, tap that bell button for notifications. Holla back.